Hey everybody, it's Alex, and in this video I'm going to be giving a brief breakdown and tutorial of the new AI Genius Club. Now if you're currently a member of the Genius Club, the first thing you want to do is log into your account. So in the top right hand corner, click Login, enter your login information and click Login. You'll see I'm now logged into this account on the top right hand corner, and it's going to take me directly to my navigation pane. In the navigation pane, you'll see it says Genius Club right here. I'll click on the Genius Club. That will then open this up, and then I can click on Go to the AI dashboard. Now, if it is your first time logging into the new AI Genius Club powered by Magi, when you click on Open AI Workspace, it should then bring up this screen here to create your Magi password. Magi is the company that we've partnered with to provide you all the best AI tools. And so in order to create your free Magi account included in your AI Genius Club membership, you're going to want to create your Magi specific password. So go ahead and create your password and then click reset. Once you do that and are logged into your Magi account, it should take you here into Magi. We are on dark mode right now, so if you'd like to switch it to light mode, which I'm about to do, you can click in the bottom left-hand corner on account and then click light mode. Okay, here we are in Magi. Magi is incredible. The thing that I love about Magi is that it's really simple to use, but it also gives you access to all the best and most advanced AI models out there. So if you click right here, it will show you all the different AI models that are available in Magi. You'll see that we have ChatGPT, Grok, Kling, Leonardo, Llama, Luma, MinMax, Nano Banana by Google Gemini, we have Perplexity, we have Runway, Seed Dance, Sora 2, VO3, voice chat. So there's lots of different AI models, basically different types of AI, all the leading best AIs, and you get them all in your Magi subscription. Now, if you want to look at the different capabilities, meaning what these different AI models do, you can actually sort and organize them by capability. So if I click on capabilities, you see I can categorize them by their action. Does the AI have vision, meaning can it look at the screen? Is it agentic? Can it use high-level reasoning? Can it make images? Basically, text to image means you type in a prompt and it will generate an image. Image to image, meaning that it will create other images based on an image that you input. Multi-image to image, meaning that it will take multiple images and combine it into one. Text to video, meaning that you can type in a prompt and it will generate a video. Image to video, meaning that you can enter in a image and then it will turn that image into a video. Or edit mode, meaning that you can edit an image. Now you'll also see the sorting option here. Model, so organize it alphabetically. Context, so context refers to how much that AI can process in a single session. So you can go from very high context to very low context. Now usage refers to how expensive that AI model is to run. So if you want to find the cheapest models to use, you'll look for ones that are like this, that are like 0.02x. If you want to look at the most expensive models to run, then you're going to look for ones that have a high multiplier, meaning like Google VO3 is going to cost you the most amount of credits. Now if you want to check how many credits you have, you can click on account on the left hand side and it will show you your monthly usage over here. Every month with your subscription, depending on what level of subscription that you have, you'll be allotted a certain number of credits or a certain number of AI usage. Now within the Genius Club, you do get a generous amount of Magi credits, but if you're a super user and you'd like to use more, you can purchase additional credits within the AI Genius Club. If you want to see your chat history, you can click up here on chats and then we'll show you all your different chats here. And if you want to check all the images or videos you created in the past or present, then you can click on media on the left hand side and it'll give you a full gallery of all the different videos and images you've created. If you want this little chat history to go away, simply click X. And now we're back here. So let's start actually using Magi to create some of the different things that we want for our business or for our life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a video. So to create a video in Magi, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the AI model. I'm then going to choose the capabilities. I'm then going to select either text to video or image to video. For this, I'm going to select text to video. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in a prompt, and then from that prompt, it's going to generate me a full video. So I can click up here on usage. I can find ones that are relatively cheap, or I can find ones that are a little bit more expensive to use. One of the best and most popular video models out there right now is Seeddance. So I am going to select Seeddance. And then I have these different video options here. So I can select the aspect ratio of the video. For this, I'm going to do it 9:16, which would be a video made for your smartphone. The resolution, I can either choose between 720 or 480. I'm going to do 720. I can then choose the duration of the video. For this video, I'm going to have it be 5 seconds. And then I can select the version of Seed Dance. So Seed Dance V2 is one of the most popular models. You see that there is a fast mode, which is 10x the usage, or V2 reference means you start with an image and then you make a video. V2 reference fast is again image to video. And you see it says up to 12 seconds with audio. Seeddance Lite is a little bit of a cheaper model, and Seeddance Pro again is that 10x usage. So I'm going to keep it on V2. I can then select audio to also make sure that the video does have audio on it as well. I can then type in my prompt to generate me the video that I'd like to make. For this prompt, I'm going to do a professor writing a mathematical proof on a chalk board in front of a college classroom. Okay, and then I'm just going to click send. That's then going to start the video generation process, and it's going to generate the video right here within the chat. So depending on the model that you use, it can take a little bit of time or a lot of time. If you want it to generate faster, then you can choose the version and then choose the fast models here. But just be warned, they can consume more tokens sometimes. So just make sure to always check to make sure you see the usage and how much it will cost. So now I'm going to fast forward the video a bit until it generates. It just took a couple of minutes to generate, and now I have my video here. I can click here to make it full screen and then click play to play the video. So very good. It made me a quick 5-second video doing exactly what I asked. You'll see it's really realistic, super high quality. And one of the really cool things about Magi is that within this platform, I can switch the video model, meaning change the AI that's generating the video right here within the same chat without going to another software, going to another window, or even opening up another chat. So I can come down here, I can select my AI video model, I can choose the capabilities again, I can do text to video, I can organize by usage, so which one's going to be maybe a little bit cheaper. This time let's do Kling. I'll type in the same prompt here, my aspect ratio is going to be the same, and maybe this time I'll even do enhance. So when I do enhance, that's actually going to enhance the prompt or make my prompt a little bit better. So if I click enhanced here, I'll then just fill out my prompt a little bit more and make it a little bit more detailed, which might generate a better result. It usually does, so definitely use enhance if you just want to type in a short prompt and you don't want to have to write a really long prompt or go into a lot of depth on your prompt. You can just use the enhance feature. Before I do that, I will click on my account over here on the left, and you can see that video used less than 1% of my usage. So you do get a really generous amount of usage. 1 or 2 videos is not going to exhaust all your usage. I've used less than 1% using one of the most advanced video models here within Magi. So I'm not going to worry. I can just generate videos. If you do want to upgrade, if you're a super user, again, you can do that within the AI Genius Club. Basically replicating the same video, but with one of the cheaper video models. So I'll go ahead and click send. And then again, it's going to generate the video here within the same chat. I'll have the video up here from Seed Dance, and then I'll have the next video here from Kling. And because I'm generating these videos for the phone, I can repurpose these videos as YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks. Now each video model is a little bit different, so you'll see that some of them have different versions, like this one here has all these different versions, but you'll notice that it doesn't have the time feature. So I used V1.6, but you'll see that there actually are more advanced and more expensive models for Kling, like V2.5 Pro. So if I wanted to do that, then I could select that. So there's all these different video output models, and then Kling also does, you see here, have image output models as well. So again, this is just going to take a couple minutes to generate, and so I'll fast forward the video here and come back when it's done. Okay, the Kling video generated, so let's now watch this one. I can click right here to watch the video. It'll pop up this little preview window on the right hand side. I can then click play to preview the video. Now you'll see the difference between these models. Up here, he's essentially writing gibberish. It doesn't look like math at all, but this more advanced model, which is more expensive, it's more advanced, generates a much more accurate video that actually looks like he's really writing math equations. So this is a test of realism that a lot of people who test AI do, is they have the AI generate math problems or written language. This kind of tests the edge case capabilities of these different text to video models. But this is still a really good video. Although he can't write math, it still does look like a real classroom. It has people in it. And so if you're not trying to generate incredibly detailed, delicate things or language, some of these less expensive models actually might be good enough to generate the videos that you're looking to create. Okay, so now let's generate some images. So again, we can click on our AI model. This time, for all capabilities, we can do text to image, and we have all these different image models to choose from Google's Nano Banana to Recraft, Leonardo, Grok Image, Flux, GPT, ChatGPT, or OpenAI Image Creator. So let's go ahead and use that one. Again, I'm not switching chats. I generated a video originally with Seeddance, generated another video with Kling, and now I'm going to generate an image with ChatGPT. So I can come here, I can choose my quality. I want my quality to be high. It's going to cost me a little bit more. I'm then going to choose my version. I'm going to keep it on V2. That's the newest version of ChatGPT Image Creator. I'm then going to type in my prompt. Again, a professor writing math equations on a chalkboard. I click send, and now it's going to generate my image with ChatGPT V2 image model. Okay, and it's finished here, and it's generated a very accurate, very realistic image of a professor writing math equations on a chalkboard. So that is GPT image V2 model on high in 9:16 aspect ratio. So that is one of the best image models here within Magi, publicly available out now. So if you want to generate really high quality images, that's one of the different models that you can use. Now let's go ahead and do some chats like most people are used to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select on AI model. I'm going to choose capabilities. I'm going to do all capabilities, and I'm going to select one that has really low usage. For example, this one right here is by ChatGPT. It's called O4 Mini, meaning that it is a smaller model. It's still very intelligent. It doesn't have the highest level reasoning abilities, but for what I'm about to do here, which is kind of a relatively simplistic task, I don't need a super intelligent, super high reasoning AI. So I'm just going to say, write me a caption for the image above for Instagram. And here you go. It's written 4 different captions for Instagram that I could use that are appropriate for this image. So this is, again, the really cool part is that I can switch in between all these different AI models within one chat, and it has an understanding, it has the context of all the things that were previously written inside of this chat. So I can create a video with one model, create images with another, then generate the captions. Let me switch the AI model again. Again, let's go to something even lower. So I'm going to switch to DeepSeek, which is actually 1/10 of the price of this O4 mini model. So I'll switch to DeepSeek, and I'll say, write me a longer LinkedIn caption for the image above. And there you go. Now DeepSeek is writing me the full caption for this, and it's just as good as maybe some of the more expensive models. So just because the model is cheaper doesn't necessarily mean it's less intelligent or will generate an inferior result. And if you're unsure of which one to use, they do have a really awesome feature called auto. So if you select auto, what that will do, it will basically auto select the right model and essentially try to preserve tokens using smaller, cheaper models for simpler tasks and using more expensive, more advanced models for more complex tasks. Now, again, if I want to start a new chat, I can come up here, I can click on chat, I can do new chat. Now I can start a whole new session over again. If I want to see the images in the videos that I've created in the past, I can click on media. You see that it has the first video, the second video, and the image I just created. And if I want to go back and find that chat that I was just working on, I'll click on chats here. I'll find the chat that I was just working on. And here I am back in that original session. So that's a brief tutorial on how to use Magi within the AI Genius Club. Again, if you ever want to go back, you'll just simply log into your Great Discovery account, click on navigation pane, and then once you have your account created, you've logged into Magi at least once, you can click on OpenAI Workspace, and that will take you right into Magi, where you can get back to your chats or your images. But this is super exciting. We're going to be doing more training. We have a lot more videos and tutorials to come, so let us know what you want your next tutorial on. Show us what you're creating with the AI Genius Club in the Great Discovery. And if you want to share the Genius Club with a friend, have them go to thegreatdiscovery.com/your affiliate link, have them go to products, AI Genius Club, click the purple button right here, start your AI Genius Club membership now. They can select how they'd like to pay, either monthly, 3-month plan, 6-month plan, or 12-month plan. If they do choose a 6 or 12 month, you will get 1 or 2 months free. We'll go ahead and just keep the monthly option, click purchase now. They'll scroll down, click checkout, enter in all their information here. Everything needs to be filled out. Click the 3 boxes here. then click next and continue in the checkout process. Once they do that, again, they just make sure they're logged into their account. They go to navigation pane. And if it's their first time logging in, they'll click go to AI dashboard, click open AI workspace, create the password to their account, and then they can start creating in Magi 2. Again, super excited about this. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.